I've spent about 2 hours on toenail fungus remediation today, and this is the result. May not look good to some people, but it's such an improvement over what I started with, which was a lot of yellow and dead nail that evidently was not firmly attached. It looks so much better now. I'm really looking forward to being able to wear sandals, I hope, in about 2.5 weeks when I go on vacay. I think I'll be able to cover up what's still not looking perfect, but so much better. And I would like to talk about how I went about this. It's mainly my right big toe that's been giving me problems. So I made a little kit. Well, first of all, I took all the toenail polish off with toenail polish remover. I made a kit here. This is clean Q-tips. This is trash, a trash can. I've got a little plastic bucket here with all my supplies. I've got hydrogen peroxide, and I've got bleach in a little bottle. I've got toenail clippers, and I've got clean paper towels also. Additionally, I have a little tool that is for toenails, and let me see, the brand is Easy Home. I got it at Aldi's for super cheap. It comes with some different points on it. I used this one to file it flat to start with, because it was kind of raised in some areas, that yellow fungal part. And then actually that's the only ones I used, was this one, and then I got down to specifics with this little one. I had watched several videos on treatment, and I wasn't sure if I was going to end up soaking my feet or treating the toenail directly. But anyway, I have these fabulous buckets here, also from Aldi's. Fits in them perfectly. So if you do go the soaking route, that would be a good thing to have. You can also get similar things at Target and such that fit in the refrigerator, little pull-out shelves. Anyway, what I ended up doing was using the old fungus hates two things: the sun and bleach. So I took off the polish, cut my nails, used this one grinding tip to make my toenail level and get off as much of the dead stuff as possible. I started alternating bleach. I started alternating bleach. This is bleach. Directly to the toe. Come over here in the shade. I was in the sun when I was doing this. And I put it all around. I did not care whether it got on my skin or not. Don't care. Just want to get rid of this toe fungus. And anyway, then I was in the sun. Haha, take that, you old fungus. And when that would dry, I would then do the same thing. I would paint my toenail with peroxide with a Q-tip, let them dry in between. And as I did, I started seeing more and more dead stuff kind of become more apparent. So I began cutting what I could with my toenail clippers and using my little toenail Dremel here to excavate and get the dead junk off. And anyway, I got it down to where there's very little yellow stuff left right now. So I'm very, very happy about that. This whole problem started months ago, actually, and the toenail's gone through all sorts of transformations, and it was kind of growing out. It became strong down here and it was growing out, but it was still not doing well at the tip. So I think this is going to just really catapult my progress, my healing, by removing that dead tissue. I could be dead wrong, but I truly believe that getting rid of that dead tissue so that what's there will be able to absorb the bleach or the peroxide or whatever treatment you're using much better. If you have that thick layer of dead stuff, you can't penetrate it. So, and honestly, okay, you're asking about my socks. I put my socks, it's out in the hot sun and it's baking out here, let me tell you. And so that was to protect my legs from getting extreme sunburn. Anyway, I think even now, if I had on sandals, unless you had really good eyes, you might not be too grossed out or might not even notice. I'm going to try to cover my toenails come time for vacay with a light toenail polish that's not going to bring attention to my toes. I'm thinking about using gold, and anyway, we'll see. I'm looking forward to a really great vacay. Hope this has been helpful.